Natasha, Jeremy Skibicki has been found guilty of first-degree murder on all 4 counts. He's been convicted.
Wow. Guilty, first-degree murder, 4 counts. I believe that comes with an automatic life sentence, no chance of parole for the first 25 years. We are going to speak to a lawyer.
No chance of parole for 25 years. That'll be
Yep.
concurrent sentences. And Tyson can just get a shot over here. The news is getting out here outside the courtroom. There are some supporters. There are some family members here. One lady next to me was just applauding. There's going to be a lot of reaction out of Winnipeg here in the coming hours. We expect to hear from family and supporters in the coming moments as well. We do. The Crown has told us that they will be speaking to this case as well. We may also be getting some political reaction here in Manitoba today too. So from right now, I can tell you the breaking news here is Jeremy Skibicki, an admitted serial killer here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, has been found guilty of 4 counts of first-degree murder in the case of Mercedes Myron, Rebecca Contois, Morgan Harris, and an unknown woman here in Winnipeg that has been known to the community as Buffalo Woman.
Cameron McIntosh out there outside the courthouse in Winnipeg with the breaking news. Thanks so much, Cameron. I know it's been complicated to talk and look at the phone and get all these updates. We really appreciate it. So folks, just to reiterate, the breaking news is, and we have it confirmed now, the ruling from the judge in Winnipeg is that Jeremy Skibicki has been found guilty 4 counts of first-degree murder. This is serious. This man had already said he was responsible for the murders. He admitted to it, but whether he was going to be held criminally responsible was the issue at hand, and clearly the judge believes he needed to be held criminally responsible. But let's dig deeper with a lawyer who specializes in all of this and turn now to Anita Sagetsky. She is a lawyer specializing in mental disorder in both civil and criminal cases. She's also the president of the Law and Mental Disorder Association, a national umbrella advocacy organization. Anita, very good to have you. Thank you for jumping on the call with us.
Hello, Natasha. Thank you for having me.
Anita, could we begin, please, with your reaction to the ruling and the decision of guilty of first-degree murder on 4 counts?
Well, I'm not surprised, to be frank. I think the result that NCR is not available as a defense to this gentleman likely will not come as a shock to most legal observers who are well versed in the law of mental disorder. So the finding by the judge that this gentleman was criminally responsible for these offenses is in line with what I understood from just media coverage was the evidence that the defense put forward. So it sounds as if the expert on behalf of the defense was ultimately not found to be persuasive, and the forensic psychiatrist, who I believe was Dr. Gary Shemowitz, from Hamilton, Ontario. The judge found Dr. Shemowitz's evidence, the forensic psychiatric expert for the Crown, to be more persuasive or more credible or more reliable. And of course, that opinion was that this gentleman, the defendant, was not NCR at the time of these very serious offenses.
So, Anita, what happens now? We've got the ruling. What happens in terms of the sentencing?
Well, all that I can really speak to is what's not going to happen. So had he been found NCR, at that point there would have been a disposition hearing either in the court, or he would have been remanded to the jurisdiction of a criminal code review board and detained in a forensic psychiatric hospital. So my area of expertise kind of ends there, in that that's what's not going to happen. That's the relief or the result that he sought. His lawyers brought the application so that he would not go to a federal penitentiary if convicted, but would rather be detained in a forensic secure psychiatric hospital. So that's not happening. Since NCR is not available and he's not been found NCR, there's no NCR verdict, there will be no jurisdiction of these specialized review boards or the forensic hospitals, and he will be incarcerated in a federal penitentiary. And it sounds like minimum 25 years before parole eligibility, concurrent for first-degree murder. But that's just the sort of little bit that I've heard from your reporter, so we don't have a lot more information.
Okay. Anita Segedi, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.